Some big news in the world of recruiting coming out of Coral Gables as the Miami Hurricanes are opening their second week of spring practice tomorrow, and they're supposed to have a few visitors this week. And I saw Sunday's supposed to be a big day. I talked about it in my video yesterday, and we'll get more as we find out more about this. But right now, the Canes have some couple of recruits that have spoken very, very highly about the Miami Hurricanes, and it's definitely something to look forward to and happy to hear it. Welcome back, everyone, to another edition of Hurricanes Unfiltered, powered by Come On Now, the podcast. I'm your host, Rudy Rodriguez Showmont. Like the video, subscribe, follow us on Hurricanes Unfiltered on Instagram. And before we continue, like the video right now, hype the video right now, and then you can comment as you listen to the video as it goes and give me your opinion. But the likes and the hypes and the subscribes, I appreciate it, man. That helps grow this Hurricanes brand, this Hurricanes Unfiltered brand, and puts us right up there with everybody else. And I'm gonna always bring it unfiltered to you. So raw and uncut. And you know I have my tendencies to drop some profanity in there and try to avoid it, but I can't help myself. This is who I am, man. I'm passionate about this stuff and I want us to kick everybody's ass. But anyhow, let's jump in on this one. And before we start, shout out to the sponsor of our show, Natalie Lopez, attorney at law. When life hits hard, the law firm of Natalie Lopez hits back harder. She practices in the area of criminal defense and family law. Based out of Fort Lauderdale, she can be reached at 954-888-8833. That's 954-888-8833. You can reach her on Instagram at nat.guilty, nat.guilty. She will fight for you. Appreciate you, Natalie, as always. Let's jump in. Gabriel Osborne is a DB who spent 2 days around the program out of Mustang, Oklahoma, a top 50 defensive back. He is a 6'2", 280-pound defensive back, number 25th player overall, number 4 cornerback in the class of 2027. And the Canes view him as a safety. He was hanging out with Bryce Fitzgerald. Obviously, the opportunity to play early would be big for a top shelf prospect like Gabriel Osborne Jr. Big body dude, has a 95 rating on 24/7 Sports, a 98.14 on the 24/7 Composite. He has offers from everybody: Alabama, Arizona State, Baylor, Florida State, Kansas, LSU, Miami, Michigan, Missouri, Nebraska, Ohio State, Oklahoma, OSU, Ole Miss, Tennessee, Texas, Texas A&M, Texas Tech, Boston College, Tulane, Tulsa, probably a whole lot more too. This is what Osborne had to say about his visit down here. He says, just come here, work hard, stay focused. At the end of the day, if you're not focused, you're not going to play. I feel like if you stay focused and stay on your stuff, I learned a lot. Actually, they really treat you like a family, like a brotherhood. The fans out here, they show love. It's really like a family university, so I like that a lot. He likes the way the Miami Hurricanes practiced, and you can see that he says that you can see how the team is elevated, the program is elevated. I like how competitive they are. The competition is crazy. That's one thing I really like a lot. And it has changed the way he views the Canes as an option in his recruitment. Obviously, culturally speaking, this is a guy from Oklahoma. It is a different world out there in the Midwest. And I'm not going to sit here and say that Miami's a favorite to land this guy because I don't really know. I follow what these guys on these different websites say, to be honest. This is courtesy of Inside the U, as always. So check Inside the U out, of course. But he did say it changed a lot. They really bumped up because I never really talked to them like that because I was always going on what I have going on. Will Harris didn't want to bother me like that, which I respect that a lot. It's a green flag. They're up there because I really like them a lot. I love the coaches. I love the players. Talking to some of the freshmen, I like them a lot. They say it's cool out here. He hasn't set up a visit yet, but he does plan to visit Ole Miss and Alabama in the coming days. Obviously, that's big news for Miami. Again, he is a top 25 player in the country, a position that you will always need. He's 6'2, 180. That's a big dude. He runs a 4.4 in the 40, according to his profile on Huddle. But yeah, this is a guy that obviously Miami would probably love to get, a top 25 dude. And if you want to see some highlight video of him, you can definitely go over to 24/7 Sports and check him out. There's all kinds of highlight footage on here. Let me show you one since we're on here. Let me show you one. Might as well. But I'm not. It's a 6.5 minute video, so I'm not gonna go through 6.5 minutes of this thing. I guess he's playing on the offense here. I guess he's on defense on this one. There he goes up, big stick. I think he's the returner on this one. He's obviously got wheels. He's a 4.4 guy. Touchdown. He's an athlete, man. He's playing corner on this one over here. Filling. Oh my God, he just blew that dude up. Jesus Christ. He blew that wide receiver up. I guess he's playing safety on this one. Boom! Meeting the hole, baby. Nice hit. He's on the offense here playing wide receiver. Coming around on a toss right there, little pitch. Boom, tutty. Nice. He's playing wide receiver again. What kind of angle is this? Jesus Christ. Go get it. Boom. Point of attack. I mean, he's 6'2", man. He's playing cornerback right here. On that, he's on that dude. Is this a pick? No, just knocked it away. Good defense. I don't really care about him as a wide receiver. He's coming as a safety. Nice catch, though. Shit, maybe he should be playing wide receiver. He's way up on this guy on the at corner, jamming his ass up. Damn. Okay. Yo, guys, go check out the video, man. This dude's a dog, bro. You can see it. He's a dog. That's a nice video. That's on Huddle. That's courtesy of 24/7 Sports. Another recruit to talk about in this video is Israel Abrams, top 100 quarterback out of Lombard Montini Catholic High School. He is set for a multi-day unofficial visit. He will be in Coral Gables until Thursday, which will give him plenty of time to get an in-depth look at the program. This is courtesy of Kane Sport. So shout out to Kane Sport as well. I give respect and attribute wherever I find the information. I will attribute to where it comes from. I'm trying to be around the program as much as I'm allowed to, Abrams said. I'm trying to see everything I can. I want to see what Miami is like in its rawest form. That's what I'd like to see in a college, what the quarterbacks have in their bag, how the quarterbacks coach picks them up, and how the head coach picks them up. I want to see some plays being made at practice. I know that they are known for having some really nice receivers. I'm just trying to see that. I want to see some ballers for real. He talked about Cristobal and Shannon Dawson. I think they're two really good coaches. I'm excited to get down there and get to know them more as guys. They wouldn't be there if they couldn't coach football. I'm just trying to see who they are. You want to be around good people for the next 3 or 4 years. He has an offer from Miami, and this is his words. Miami is a dream school, Abrams said. It's one of the offers I wanted as a kid. I'll be real. Why? Why? You're 18, bro. You wanted an offer from Miami as a kid when Miami was 6-6? Hey, man, I love it. If you did, I appreciate that. But, bruh, You wanted an offer from Miami when the Canes were 6-6, and you're from Illinois. Hey, interesting. That was definitely not something that I expected to read right there because I haven't even read this yet. I'm pulling it up. I saw the title. I'm bringing this up to y'all. It was truly a blessing. They've got two really good quarterbacks back to back. It would be cool to come behind Cam Moore and Carson Beck. Of course, now we got Darian Mensah. This kid is 6'4", 195 pounds. He's a dual threat quarterback, big arm, number 3 quarterback, and number 45 overall recruit nationally. He was a top performer at the OT7 event this past weekend. He says, it doesn't matter. The only thing I'm worried about is giving everything I have on the field. I'm going to keep doing that all day. Whoever's in that room with you, doesn't matter. You have to be better. Basically, that was a response to the fact that Miami's in the portal a lot for the quarterback position. He doesn't care. He wants to compete. And I'll tell you what. I don't know how much more Miami's going to be in the portal for quarterbacks. I really don't. I don't know how much more they're going to do this. This year it makes sense. I don't know that it will make sense next year. You got Darion Coleman in your quarterback room. You got quarterbacks here. Coleman, I think, probably, if he can learn the system and understand and get an opportunity. I really want Darion Coleman to be the backup. I'm gonna tell you my feeling. I really want Darion Coleman to be the backup. Everything I'm reading about Luke Nickel doesn't really jump at me. Judd Anderson, Darion Coleman's a playmaker, and if he can learn to reel it in, he could be a dude. He could be a dude. And you get a guy like this dude potentially who's 6'4", 195, who it has the size. Okay, remember 6'4", 195 right now. This is a guy who will be in college weighing 220. He's gonna be a big motherfucker, man. He's gonna be a 6'4", 220, 225 pound quarterback. That's gonna be a big ass dude playing QB who's athletic as hell. So I would be excited about a guy like this. He's out of Chicago. He says it's an offense I can fit into. I feel like I can help the team with anything. I'm ready to give my heart and everything I have. I think I can make all the throws on the field. I feel like I'm a headache for defensive coordinators, especially when we get into pads where it really matters. So where does Miami stand? They're definitely in the mix. That's definitely a possible school that I would take my abilities to. He's also looking at Auburn, Florida State, Kentucky, and Purdue. Man, if he is picking between these 4 schools, this dude is not going to Auburn, Florida State, Kentucky, or Purdue. Stop it. He wants to make a decision after his trip to Miami. Bro, we might have a commitment in the next week from this guy. It's going to come down to the people. All these teams are great, but you have to get around people who are going to benefit you in your life. I'm looking for a healthy program that is going to benefit me and a program that fits me and my personality. Wherever fits me the best is where I'll end up being. Hey, man, this guy sounds pretty freaking intelligent. I like that. I'll be real. I like what I'm reading on this dude. He sounds pretty damn intelligent. He sounds like he got a good head on his shoulders. He's listed at 6'4.5". The projection though has him at Auburn. This is according to On3. So they project him to Auburn. I'm curious to see where inside a 247 projects him. Let's take a look. He is actually also ranked number 14 according to 24/7. So big disparity between On3 and 247. On3 got him at 45. 247 got him at 14. He's the number 1 player in Illinois. Number 2 quarterback nationally according to 247. Number 14 overall. Here it does not say there are no crystal ball projections right here. It does just say that Purdue, Auburn, FSU, Kentucky, and Miami are warm for him, and everybody else is cool. The guy sounds like he has a hell of a head on his shoulders, man. I'll tell you what, he does sound like that way. Would you really go to Florida State? I can't even imagine that shit. Like, that would be crazy to me. That would be crazy to me. Let's see if there's any video on him. Yeah, let's take a look at some highlights of this kid. If you haven't seen him, let's check this guy out real quick. They went 14-0 last year. Jesus. Nice. A little bit behind, but gets it out there. Nice step up in the pocket. That's a dart. This is the state championship. Wow, that was a great throw. That's a great throw. Jesus Christ. That's a great throw and a great catch. That's a great throw. He's a big boy, man. Quick. Look at that. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, you're done. Boop, boop, boop. He's big. Yo, he has a gun. Touchdown. Dude, that's a nice throw. Oh. This is my first time watching this, but hey. The guy throws a nice ball, man. He throws a nice ball. This is the state championship again. Nice bat, nice throw again. They won this championship game, by the way, 47-33. And he threw for 418 yards. Yo, he was 20 or 30 for 418 yards and 4 touchdowns. He did throw 2 picks. He also rushed 10 times for 59 yards, also 10 times for 46 yards. Jeez, dude is good, bro. Like, yo, you keep it a buck, man. 418 in the state championship game, man. You got 14-0 team, bro. That's a ball player, people. You want to see more of this? Go over to this is from 247 Huddle. So it's on the 247 page. So go check it out over there on his profile. This guy threw for 418 yards in the state championship game. Big time players making big time plays. They're big games. Who said that shit? Santana Moss did, right? Yeah. Big time player making big time plays in big games. That's what he did. That's big time. So anyhow, y'all let me know y'all thoughts in the comments. What do you think of these two guys? I think this guy Abrams is definitely going to be someone that I like what I looked at. He threw for over 4,000 yards and 40 touchdowns and 6 picks as a state champion quarterback as a junior. Serious work, bro. Again, like the video, subscribe, hype it. I appreciate y'all. God bless. Hurricanes Unfiltered. Probably come on now, the podcast. Come on now.